the road, yet back again, and today I've got to clean my windscreen. Now, today we're going up a motorway and we're going to go to Derby County Football Club, founded way back when, 1884. They're currently in the Championship playing their football at Pride Park. And I can absolutely tell you, thanks to Wikipedia, that this ground has a capacity of 33,597. What else can I tell you? Well, Parlo One Chop, and that's exactly what springs to mind when I think of Derby County. Parlo One Chop. What else can I say about Derby? Well, they currently hold the record for the fewest points total in the Premier League. That'll be 11. And of course, they were relegated that season, and they haven't yet returned, but they're on a quest to do so. One of the best players the English game has seen over the years, it's Frank Lampard. He's now at the helm, and tonight he's facing up to the visit of Millwall. I've been there already. You can check that video out as well. But first, isn't it obvious where I'm going? Down a road. And at the end of that road, there's a block of flats. And at that block of flats, there's a blue door. And outside that blue door, there's a young man. A handsome young man who appears to be thrusting into that blue door. I do not know why, but his name is Charlie from Palmers FC.
Hello.
Hello. And so, my friends, our journey begins here, just under 3 hours, 13 minutes ahead of kickoff. That's based on no traffic. It's going to be tight.
I like it tight.
I repeat, that's based on no traffic.
Accident ahead in 3.4 miles. You're still on the fastest route.
Sat-nav story checks out, flashing sign on left, accident slowed down. This isn't good. This is not good at all. No need to panic, people. Despite this big red line, we're going to arrive before kickoff. It's fine. I said don't panic. We've got our plan thanks to on-the-road viewer Joe Griffiths. We're currently heading towards the old Derby Telegraph building next to the Smith Mill pub. Well, that was the plan, until Rossi on Twitter gave us some traffic info, but more importantly, he's got some free parking at his work. And of course, I love a freebie. I'm going to be snapping that right up. So after Rossi's work we go. It's through this tunnel, and of course, there's light at the end of it. It looks like we are past the worst of the traffic. That's going to be on the other side. I mean, look at it. 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 Just look at it. Are you looking? Keep looking. It's going to go on for ages. I'm just wondering how long I can draw this out to emphasise the fact that there's a lot of traffic on the other side of the road. But I mean, I don't have to explain that to you. You can see it. I mean, it's going on for ages and ages and ages. There's red cars, blue cars, silver cars, white cars. It's got to be said, white cars are very popular these days, as are silver and black. Not forgetting black. Black cars are good. I mean, look at this traffic. It's going on and on and on. Could you imagine sitting in that? Could you imagine? It's definitely out there for me of one of the worst things, sitting in traffic. It's just not good. Not good at all. Anyway, on the road, yep, back again. Right about now, we're taking the M1 towards Luton Airport. But we're not going to Luton Airport. We're just going to find ourselves in really? I can confirm we're now going to arrive bang on kickoff. That doesn't take into account that we've got to get from Rossi's work to the ground. How are we going to dig ourselves out of this situation? Well, the good news is we're kind of moving. And the bad news is we've suddenly stopped. Right behind Gil Martins. Fantastic advertisement for them in this video, but I don't actually know what they do. And obviously, if I leave it on a cliffhanger, you're going to go and check it out. So I'll save you the ag. They're in construction. End of boring clip. Update from Satis Navius. We're well late. We're going to be stuck in traffic past Luton. I forgot to say we did actually go to Luton once on the road, so you can go and check that one out when you're ready. Consider going to Whipsnade Zoo, but obviously we've got a game to do. Adding salt into the wound here, you fully well know things are slow when a megabus passes you. And would you look at that, we're moving. You can also see it's very dark now, thus meaning time has considerably passed since we've left. More good news, we're about to leave a smoking trail in front of this megabus. First sign of the trip that says Derby on it, we're getting somewhere. Now we're taking an A road to Derby, we're really getting somewhere. Brown sign with a football on it, we're really close. That never says chuck a left at the Burger King. And would you believe it, we've arrived at Pride Park, but we just need to find Rossi's work. Got to get that free space. We're not far away, Satnav just tells us to go over this roundabout here.
Oh, what? No.
Road closed, and I haven't got a clue where I'm going now. Maybe we'll just have to try and find a parking space somewhere, but everything's double yellows. Not only that, the parking officers are out in force. There's number one, there's number two. We just haven't got a chance tonight, have we?
Any parking places around here or anything?
You're going to struggle, mate, in this time now, yeah.
Great advice. We move on. Let's go down here. I don't know where it is. We may or may not get a ticket. I do not know, but I'm stressed out and we're late for the game. Let's just go. Ah! Okay, de-stress over. We're walking. We're running. And I'm walking again. Derby 10k, no thanks. Charlie's still got what I can only describe as a light jog on. Then it took 5 people to tell us where our entrance is. Could really do with a greasy burger, but we're late. 10 minutes late, in fact. According to FOTMob, it's still 0-0. 59 was our entrance. And in goes Charlie. Football! And time for my entrance. That's £31 on a ticket to Derby versus Millwall in the Championship. Football! Drop a like for double football. Meanwhile, we're climbing some stairs. And now I'm in my seat. I can show you the views. So my first observation is this. Derby mascot, Rami. More on him in a bit. Over in the opposite corner, there's the Millwall fans. You know what, I might have just taken a seat, but I'm hungry. As you can see, I've ordered a pie, a steak and hour one, a bottle of water to go with it. That is £5.90 on food and drink. Anyway, back to the game. Despite being late, then going off to get some food, we've not missed anything. Now, I've taken a chunk out of my pie, but I'm going to have to let this cool down. It's very hot. Charlie, on the other hand, made of asbestos. He's getting right involved. Talking of getting right involved, this man has got right involved. We said it earlier. Hello, Frank Lampard. He's brought along his mate Ashley Cole until the end of the season as well. On the Justice for Stewards front, it's not a thing, but it is a thing. I will try and get you a definite answer by the end of the video. The only thing I have missed is how this orange sock tape came to be. It's not concerning me that much. How's this for a ball? I can't be sure, but is it Chelsea loaned to Mori? Up to Waghorn, but his ball into the box is overhit. I mean, it's edge of the seat stuff. Obviously, more pressing matters. The flag girth at Pride Park is satisfying. And talking of satisfying, this was actually satisfying. I liked it. Didn't manage to get a program on the way in. That's a shame. It looks like the stats page is the one to be on. Now, I didn't see this available when ordering the pie, but Liam here, he's got himself some sort of roll. But they don't call them rolls up here. They call them cobs. Imagine having a bacon cob. Anyway, I put a poll up there. You can vote on what you call it. 34 minutes gone and it's still 0-0. Looks like the lads getting their orders in early. There's a few of them as well. Cobs galore. He's one of the human rulers for tonight. I don't know if he is. We'll see his form in a bit. You know what? He's in the Championship. He's got to be part of it, surely. Surely. Here's Here's Rami doing what he does best, entertaining the kids. And yeah, just whack out the Fortnite dances, they'll love that. It's all about being relatable, that's it. Ken's not happy though. Sit down, you fucking idiot. Rami knows when he's not wanted. He's going to go around the other side of the stadium to entertain. You know, I guess he's not wanted over there either. Here comes another wild guess at someone's name. It's Connor. He's got himself a hot dog. Again, didn't see this available when I was ordering food either. Although someone on the socials did tell me to avoid the hot dogs. Can't remember who it was, but Connor don't care. He's well involved. Hello, Tel. How you doing? Now, whose clever idea was it to put a steward next to a photographer? Now, Pride Park is obviously against justice for stewards, but don't plonk them next to someone who can watch the game. It's just insensitive. Oh, Big Phil's idea, was it? He's not a manager. He's a boss. He's got his free reign hat on as well. Look at him just watching the game. I don't know what or how, but something needs to be done. Oh, look, we've got a song. And I can confirm we've got a human ruler in the house. Look at that form. Straight as anything. Now, following this shot here, you probably wouldn't believe me, but I stand by the fact that Tom Huddleston is one of the greatest strikers of a ball I've ever seen. Okay, maybe his career spans over like 16 years and he's got 17 goals in just over 400 appearances, but I'll keep digging. Time to let the crowds go by and get their pies, or hot dogs, or cobs. Don't forget the cobs. And stand up if you hate Forest. No, don't worry. Now, obviously, digital balls are standard at this level of football, and a fourth official there telling us there's 1 minute added on. Now, we'll let to confirm the man in front does have 2 arms, but they're not his. Now, my friends, it is half time. Uneventful. Let's check in with the missus. Uneventful. Let's play football on our mobile device. Uneventful. Let's take a look at the pitch while we can. As before Big Phil comes back. Surely Big Phil's behind you. No, don't worry. Look, I'm only joking. And because most of the population of Pride Park are currently on their mobiles, this is what's happening. But with a bit of patience, I can bring you some stats via the FOTMob app. If you want it, you can grab it in the description below. Now, checking the head-to-head, it's pretty even, but Millwall loving life last time round. When I said it was an uneventful half, I meant it. Most notable things were 2 yellow cards. Now, I was looking into the FOTMob app, I didn't even notice the pitch was on fire. It's all being taken care of now, don't worry. Someone said the pitch is on fire. Gotta get a picture of that. Now, maybe I don't take enough notice of screens, but at half-time, they've got a little quiz on. I like this Derby County. But the question's got to be a bit harder than that. Obviously, Jack Marriott started his career at Leeds. No. Birmingham? No. West Brom? No. I was getting mixed up. I meant Ipswich. Which means I can plug another video. I did go to Portman Road. You can check that one out here. Just stick around and watch this one first. Thank you, thank you. Now, I am trying to post an image on Instagram, but it's just taking its time. But do us a favour, go and follow me on there. Shout out to the Three Musketeers, making sure this pitch stays beautiful. Now, if I didn't confirm it before, justice for shoes is definitely not a thing. It's a shame, but good news. Second half is about to begin. Looks like they found a 4th Musketeer, and this music goes really well. They really are rock stars. Now, I can't confirm this, but it looks like Rami's missus is trying to apologise for his earlier antics. You know what he's like. He's just a bit off the cuff. Doesn't really think about what he's doing. Well, but you look at that, we're off. The stragglers return. And Frank's got 45 minutes to try and unlock this Millwall defence. Here's a chance. There it is. That's got him going a little bit. Sad sight, my bottle of water has been knocked over. As you can see, it's made a right mess, not only on my level, but the level below. Another chance? Nope. Guys, no looking, Big Phil's about. But this lot, separating the home and away fans, are getting a right eyeful. Must be Big Phil's favourites. I mean, look at that lot. They're no trouble. Who else is playing tonight? Well, I can tell you. City are actually losing to Schalke. Didn't stay that way though, did it? Now, as I film this bit here, I was actually told by a steward to stop filming. Justice for stewards really isn't a thing. What I can give you is an update on FOTMob. This is Richard Keogh and it's just gone in the book. And anything you see now is just sneakily filmed. Yeah, that's 1-0 Millwall. Couldn't really see it on the camera very well, but if I was to describe it, I'd say Joe Wallace had a left-footed shot from the left side of the box to the centre of the goal, which of course was assisted by Shane Ferguson following a fast break. Personally, that's how I would describe it. It looks like people have seen enough. Here's a sneakily filmed cross, which is sneakily cleared. We've got a sneakily filmed leg resting on the seat in front. We've got these stragglers here who can't work out whether they're in or out, but you know what? I think they're out. Just as I thought my bottle of water went through enough, no respect whatsoever as it's kicked to the level below. Rest in peace. And just like that, it's full time. Lack of action and steward cutting us short means it's time to get the hell out of here. But before we do that, should we rate this experience? Of course, let's. So as per, we're going to kick off with atmosphere. There was very little in this game for the crowd to get excited about. Just under 25,000 in the house. Could have heard a pin drop at times. It's a shame. A real shame. 1.5 stars. Next up, we're talking facilities. The facilities are good. I like Pride Park. It's got that 90s tissue box design, making sure no noise escapes. Although tonight that didn't really matter, did it? But even so, nice little ground. 3.5 stars. What's next? We're talking food and drink, of course. First up, no Dr. Pepper. None whatsoever. That's a markdown. But I did get a bottle of water. Didn't get to drink much of it because it was absolutely terrorised. So let's talk about what I did have. It was a pie. It was a steak and ale one. It was nice. Did it get anywhere near the best pie in the series so far, which is a 5-star one at Maidstone? No, of course not. But it was nice, so I'm going to give 3.5 stars. Finally, we're talking cost. Was it value for money? Well, this could have been a blinding game. 31 quid's worth well spent, but no, it was poor. Millwall will be happy, mind you. But as a neutral, terrible. It's on par with that really poor Gillingham game I went to, and you know where they ended up in the table. So it is with regret. I'm going to have to give this one 1.5 stars. It's a shame because I was really looking forward to Derby. When it comes to the on-the-road ratings, it gives them a score of 10, which means we're going way, way down the table. table as they slot into 31st on par, ironically, with Millwall. And so, my friends, we are out of here. Past Frankie and Benny's 1 star for that. Never had a good meal at Frankie and Benny's. There goes that brand deal. Hello, mate. How you been? I do find the further north you get, they don't give a crap about the weather. Maybe next time we'll go Nottingham. I mean, we've already done Notts County. Another plug. So as we continue to walk back to the car, past all these coaches, past the Burger King, the only thing that'll make this trip any worse is a parking ticket. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Nice one, Derby City Council. It's time to drown my sorrows with, well, what else? Chicken. I spent £13.81 on this. They were closing. We basically got what was left over. Anything else? Yep, it started raining. Thank you, Derby. So as I look at what's ahead of us, 2 hours 28. But first, chicken. And Charlie's going to tell us what you thought of the trip.
What, nicely? Or just honestly?
Yeah, you can agree. So off we go, back down the M1. Just a couple of thoughts on tonight, around the filming situation anyway. Normally I would get clearance from the club, but this was a bit of a rush and I didn't get that. So really, my fault. Clubs are well within their right to say you can't film, but if you can get that clearance, then you're all good. That's why I'm just going to put it out there now. Here's my email. If you work for a football club and you know the media team or you're part of the media team, get in touch. I want to make sure this series continues legitimately. If I'm going to start travelling far and wide, I need to make sure that I'm going to be able to give you guys a video. Yeah, if you work for a football club, you're part of the media team, give me a shout at smiv.co.uk. And all that's left to say is don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and of course if you are new, be sure to check out the rest of the On The Road playlist. Hopefully you won't be disappointed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.